Hello everybody, it's Numerologist Michelle Buchanan with your numerology forecast for 2019. Yep, we're in a whole new year already. So let's begin by calculating your personal year number that you will have for the whole year. We do this by adding the day and month of your birth date to number 3. The reason number 3 is because that's what 2019 adds up to 3. So once again, we're going to add the day and month of your birth date to number 3. It's pretty simple stuff. Now, let me use the example April 4th. We would go 4 plus 4 plus 3. All right? Now that actually adds up to 11. The rule of thumb here is continue adding together any double-digit numbers until you eventually get a single number between 1 and 9. In our example for April the 4th, 4 plus 4 plus 3 equals 11, we add the 1 and 1 together and that would give a 2 personal year. All right, I'll say it one more time because no matter how many times I say this or how clearly I say it, people always ask again, how do you do that? We add the day and month of your birth date to number 3. Keep adding together any double-digit numbers you may have until you eventually get a single number between 1 and 9. And that is your personal year number for the whole of 2019. Okay, so let's begin with the forecast for personal year number 1. Those of you in a 1 year, the whole point of this year is number 1 is about new beginnings, a breath of fresh air, and new opportunities. Now, for some of you, as you progress throughout the year, this will become very obvious. There may be new opportunities for you to, study something new or to make a change in your career or to create a new relationship or, many new opportunities. They could take shape in many different ways and forms. Other people, it's not so obvious. They may stay in the same job, the same relationship, have the same hobbies, but there's a new beginning going from within, like an inner transformation, a new you that's being born. Regardless of whether these new beginnings are in the physical, obviously in the physical world, or they're going on internally and more of a transformational sort of thing going on from within, it makes no difference. The whole point of this year is life is asking you to create a fresh start, a clean slate, a new beginning. All right? Now you'll feel as you go throughout the year, and you'll have highs and lows and ups and downs like we all do, and you'll find that there'll be opportunities coming to you. You've got to train yourself to recognize them. How you recognize them is based on your perception. It's based on what you believe. If you believe the universe is opportunities, that you live in an abundant world, that the world knows who you are, that things are out there for you, then you will start to notice them. But you've got to train yourself to notice things, no matter how small they are. And this is where we make a mistake, everybody. What we tend to do is we only look for big, obvious things, like a big, major opportunity. And we miss all the small little signposts along the way. But those small signposts lead to bigger opportunities. So make sure that you finely tune your awareness to recognize them. Be grateful for where you currently are. Be grateful for what you already have in your life, but know there is more out there for you. And then get off your ass and take the steps and the action that's required to start the ball rolling. This is your year to get in the driver's seat of your life, to take the bull by the horns and move forward. Take action. We've got green lights, all right? That's your forecast for 2019. Personal year number 2. Okay, well, you guys were in a new beginning last year, and some of you will still be feeling the results and seeing some of the things coming to fruition from that new beginning last year, rolling into this year of 2019. But one thing's for certain for you guys, if there's a piece of advice I could give you for how you can make your way through this year, is be patient, all right? Slow down. Don't force things to happen before their time, okay? This is where you really need to trust in divine order and timing as opposed to your own agenda and your order and timing. This is a year that's going to teach you to have faith and to trust in the order of all things unfolding in their own right time as opposed to your own impatient and self-serving agenda. Now put it this way, if you can't do that, the shit's going to hit the fan. You will learn the hard way that you can't force things to happen. Okay, you have to trust that it'll all unfold in divine order and timing. Now, you're going to be a bit more sensitive this year, so be aware of that. What the 2-year can sometimes do, it can enhance and amplify your emotions. Great for enhancing your intuition though. So if you're into meditation, if you're into sort of visualization, if you're into sort of personal development, personal growth, and sort of working through your issues and challenges, you will find that if you amplify those kinds of actions and those kinds of things, that you will enhance your intuition automatically. The cleaner and clearer your own inner guidance is based on your connection with source and the energy and whatever it is that you believe in, whether you believe in guides, angels, helpers, God, whatever, as well as you doing the work on yourself, as well as you getting through those barriers and overcoming those challenges in your personality that hold you back, that keep you disempowered, or that prevent you from receiving clear and accurate guidance, that can only be achieved by having self-confidence and being in alignment and in tune with life itself. How we get into alignment and in tune with life itself is through quiet time alone. It's through working on our challenges. It's through overcoming the personality traits that prevent us from being happy, content, grounded, and satisfied. As well as meditation, prayer, time in nature, all those kinds of things. Okay, great year to work on improving the relationships around you. You may find that in this 2-year, relationship issues that have been brewing beneath the surface with people around you doesn't necessarily only mean your love relationship, but it can mean that as well. But people around you that are close to you, like friends, family, work, colleagues, whatever's been brewing beneath the surface can rise to be resolved in a 2-year. So be aware, you want to be more extra cooperative, a bit more understanding, and a bit more patient with others and with yourself as well. Personal year number 3. Well, you guys are in for a year where whatever you're feeling emotionally is going to be amplified. So that means if you go into this year with a positive, optimistic attitude, and if you can see the glass half full, this year is really going to amplify that for you. Okay, if you go into this year feeling victimized, hopeless, powerless, negative, pissed off, it's going to amplify that as well. And this is a very creative year. 3 is a number of creativity. And you really want to understand what that means for you, because we're all creative beings. We live in a creative world. And thoughts are energy, and we're energetic beings, and it's an energetic world, right? Thoughts attract. You want to make sure that the thoughts that you're putting out there are going to attract some good stuff. How you do that is you think good stuff. It's really that simple. If you don't want it to happen, don't think about it all the time. If you're unhappy about the life situation that you're in now, the more that you keep thinking about that and getting annoyed about that, the more you're attracting more of that. So think about what you would rather have. Think of how you would prefer things to be. There's a little saying that I can give you that can help you to snap out of that when you find yourself being negative, is you can catch yourself and stop yourself in your tracks and say, oh, now I know what I don't want. What do I want? And flip it round, all right? This is a year where life is encouraging you to be more social, to get more out and about, have a bit more fun, put yourself out there, okay? Connect with friends, make some new friends, try some new things, be a little bit more adventurous. Now, this is also a year where life is asking you to communicate more, to be honest and speak clearly and truthfully about who you are, what you really want, what you really think, and what you really feel. Life is going to help you to realize this year what is making you unhappy, so that you can take the steps towards making changes. Because this year is all about trying to get you to a space where you feel good. Okay, joy, happiness, contentment, satisfaction, just feeling peaceful and optimistic. That's what this year is trying to help you to get to. But your attitude is what it all comes down to. So that is, you need to play your part in this. Okay, it's going to amplify and it's going to highlight what makes you unhappy so that you can be aware of that and start to take steps towards making the changes that can make you feel a little bit more positive and happier. Personal year number 4. This year is known as like a setup. It's like a building year, if you like, where it's going to be, again, like the 2-year, patience is definitely required, guys. patience and perseverance. All right, this is a setup year where you're being asked to put into place in your personal life and in your career and in your relationships and in your health, like across the board. Put things in place that are going to help you to improve yourself and improve your life. So let's take health, for example. This year is asking you to take a look at your health and to put systems in place or make changes that are going to set you up to being a healthier person. It might mean changing your diet. It may mean introducing some more exercise in or taking up yoga. Who knows? For others, it may be building on your career, building on your business. You know, what skills do you need to adopt? What changes do you need to make? How can you advance? How can you improve where you're currently at? Maybe working on your home, renovating a home, how to get your home and your space exactly how you want it to be, and maybe working on a relationship. What steps need to be taken in this relationship to get it the best it can be? So this year, like I said, it's a building year. It's where you're going to learn a step-by-step processes required to get to the end result, and slowly wins the race. You know, slow and steady wins the race. Work on the finer details behind the scenes. Don't force things to happen before their time, or they might just fall flat. You know, they might just not work out at all, and that sucks. So just trust in divine order and timing. Persevere. Not gonna lie, there's effort required from you this year. Put your head down, your bum up, be optimistic, see the glass half full. Now, you're also going to learn how to overcome challenges and obstacles and delays. So find ways to manage your frustration, trust in the whole meaning of life, and know that things happen for a reason, and when they don't work out in your favor, it's okay. It's only because there's something better coming around the corner. Your attitude is the key here. But persevere and don't give up. Personal year number 5. All right, so the 5 year is all about progress, movement, and change. This is a year where things can come from left field. You know, this is a year where you want to dare to believe. Try for things you may not normally try out for because you think, oh, I don't really have a chance with that. Hey, you've got nothing to lose. It's only something you can only be told no, and I think you can survive that. Give it a shot anyway. This is a really sort of a dynamic vibration where anything can happen, and it usually does. So because of that, things can come from the left field and unexpected. They can be exciting things though. You know, so be open to miracles. Be open to opportunities, be open to, solutions to problems you never thought were possible, and possibilities and opportunities. On the other flip side of that, be aware that you need to be in a 5 year as adaptable and as flexible as you can possibly be, so that if things come from left field, you're able to sort of quickly maneuver into where you need to be when something else comes up. Don't have your finger in too many pies. Don't overcommit yourself. Don't take on too many responsibilities that you can't necessarily fulfill. Make sure you have enough time and space for downtime, and make sure you've got enough room for adjustment. Don't have your plans too set in stone in case they have to change. All right? Great year for travel. Great year for trying new things. Great year for just being different, being adventurous, feeling free, letting go of old bad habits, and trying new things, like things you never would have thought you would want to do, or that you thought you could do. Give those things a go. All right, and if there are any changes that need to be made in your life, this is the time to make them. Life is saying, green light ahead, it's all about change. Some change will be you'll be in control, and you are making those changes deliberately, and others, change is forced upon you. And that's why you need to be flexible and adaptable when they happen, and you need to know that life knows what it's doing, and trust. So if you do get this unexpected change from left field, adjust, accept, and go that path with an optimistic mindset, saying to yourself, life knows what it's doing. I'm obviously meant to be going in this direction now. I can make it through. All right? Personal year number 6. Well, the 6th year is actually about several things. One is it's learning to be more responsible. So it's taking responsibility for your own self and your own health and your own well-being. Nobody else is going to make you happy except you. So it's learning that how you react to things, how you react to people, that controls how you feel. Someone can't make you feel bad. It's you choose to feel bad based on how you perceive and how you interpret the whole situation. Now, great year for you to work on personal health and well-being and developing yourself. Also, it's also a year where relationship issues that have been brewing beneath the surface to be resolved will automatically come up and give you that opportunity to work through them. And this applies across the board. Relationships with your partner, relationships with family, friends, work colleagues, neighbors, people in general. Be aware that whatever is brewing beneath the surface and it needs to be looked at, you can't sweep it under the carpet anymore in a 6 year because it's going to come up. So be aware. So you want to be cooperative, you want to be understanding, and you want to be brave enough and courageous enough to be honest about what you really think and feel so that you can resolve some of these issues that may come up throughout the year. Great year for those that are working in a service-based career. If you're offering a service helping people or helping the community and you are positive about your service and your skills and you are positive about the abilities and opportunities that you have and the opportunities that are out there for you to work, then you can attract some good opportunities to earn some extra money with working in the service-based industry. Great year that you need to be aware that you have to be that shoulder to cry on. Shoulder to cry on for people who need you. It could be someone at work that's going through an issue. It could be a close friend. It could be a family member. It could be one of your children. Just know, be that shoulder to cry on, even when it's a bit of an inconvenience. Know that, sometimes you may have to drop things where they are and be there for who needs you and then pick that back up again later. Try not to be resentful about that. Just do the right thing and the universe will compensate you for that sort of time flow that was lost because of what's cropped up. Just know, do the right thing, be that shoulder to cry on. Personal year number 7. All right, well, this year is a year where you need to really understand the whole purpose of this year, guys, is about your personal development, your personal growth, and your spiritual awareness. And it's about working on yourself from within and really getting on top of those sort of parts of yourself that are holding you back in life. You'll still go about your normal business, going to work, going in relationships and being a normal person. But there's a lot of things that are going to be going on within you throughout the year. Now, because of that, the reason the 7 year is the way it is it's in preparation for the 8 year that comes next year. And the 8 year is about manifestation and opportunities and, all these things that you can attract into your life. It's a very powerful manifestation year next year. And so it's almost like life knows that and the universe knows that. And it's giving us an opportunity in a 7 year to tweak and to work on those parts of ourselves and our beliefs and how we project our overall life force energy on a daily basis out there in the world, giving us a chance to improve those things. So by the time we get to that manifestation year, we're manifesting from a really powerful and positive position because we've done the work on ourselves and we've tweaked ourselves in the 7 year. And some people hear the description of a 7 year. I know when I'm giving readings to people and I'm like, this is the year you're in and it's 7 and I'm explaining it. They go, oh God, that sounds a bit lame, a bit boring. But don't underestimate how important this year is because it's gold. It's a hidden gem. If you really knuckle down and do the work and spend quiet time alone, getting to know yourself, giving yourself time and space to process the realizations and the aha moments that you will definitely experience this year. It's going to open your mind. Okay, it's going to encourage you to reach a higher level of awareness and understanding, to view the world through broader eyes, to uncover the secrets and mysteries of the universe, to be able to look around at life and go, there's so much more than what we can just see with the physical eyes. There's all these things. Everything is energy. Oh my God, I'm an energetic being. I'm attracting based on what I perceive. I've got lessons to learn. If I learn them, I make things a lot easier for myself. There's so much going on. So it's a great year for you to practice mindfulness, meditation, conscious breathing, or breath work. yoga, healthy eating, any physical issues you've got, definitely a year to work on your health. Any physical issues you've got, go the mainstream conventional way, but definitely embrace the holistic way as well. You know, explore those sort of avenues of mind, body, spirit, and how we're all connected and how everything, you know, is based, it's all one big lump, mind, body, spirit. It's not just the physical. There's other things going on energetically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally within us that cause physical things in the outside. Know that you have to be patient this year. You may want to go all guns blazing in the physical world and wonder why things just aren't happening or flowing as much as you'd like or as quickly as you'd like. It's because you're in the 7 vibe. So you want to chill. You want to know that you trust and have faith in life more. The more you improve and strengthen your relationship with Source or God or Spirit or angels or whatever you believe in, the better this year is going to be, because you know that there's a higher power going on. That you know there's something more, and it knows you by name and it knows what it's doing. So trust. Okay? Great year for you to enhance your spiritual beliefs. Whatever it is, you've got to find something to believe in. This is a year to do it. All right? Personal year number 8. Okay. So the 8th year is a very powerful manifestation year with the law of attraction. And that means that what you focus your attention on the most, you will attract in your life. Now, the most is a key phrase here, because people think, oh, well, think about what I want. A little bit, 15 minutes a day maybe. If I think about love, or I think about a new job, or I think about being abundant for 15 minutes a day and I say some affirmations, it's going to happen. But there's so much more to the manifestation process than that. In fact, that's the easy stuff. What it is it's knowing that you have an overall life force energy that governs your, and that is projected or comprised of your every thought, your every habit, your every belief, your every physical action, your every word that you say and do on a daily basis in your everyday life. All right? And that is what you manifest from, that overall life force energy that's based on everything you think about, every interaction you have. And so therefore, you need to manage your overall life force energy and be positive and make changes and improvements in every area of your life. So for example, if you wanted to attract money or you wanted to attract a relationship, you can't just think about visualizing or saying affirmations about money and relationships for 15 minutes a day and then go about the rest of your life, 23 hours and 45 minutes of the day, being all annoyed about how annoying the neighbor is, or how your ex did this awful thing to you, or how much you hate your job, or how frustrated you are at all the stuff that's going on in the world. See, that's what you're manifesting from, that standpoint. So not just that 15 minutes a day about being positive and everything's all good about what I want for that short period of time. It's that 23 hours, it's the other 23 hours and 45 minutes that are more important. And so you need to manage your vibration. I suggest you get to know the law of attraction like the back of your hand this year, because you are in a very powerful year. So get to know the intricate details. Ways you can do that is you can go onto YouTube and search for Abraham Hicks or Jerry and Esther Hicks and watch some videos there. You can read books by Sandra Ann Taylor, Quantum Success, Truth, Triumph and Transformation. There's quite a few books she has that are based on the law of attraction. Michael Lozier, the law of attraction. John Kehoe, Mind Power. God, there are so many authors and so many books, but those are some good books, and you may even be able to get them from the library or get them secondhand on Amazon, okay? But this is a year to get to know that. This is also a year where it's your personal power. You need to be aware to how to manage your power and not allow yourself to feel disempowered by any limiting beliefs or any setbacks or limitations or any people that cause you to feel disempowered. Hold your power. Stay centered, okay? Stay strong, stay confident, be courageous. And at the same time, you need to learn how to manage your power so that you're not overpowering or disempowering other people. It works both ways, you know? This is also a money year, so be aware of how you manage your money. Don't overspend. Don't overcommit yourself. Be positive about the universe being abundant. Money comes, money goes. I always end up on top. All right, so watch your finances. And last but by no means least, personal year number 9. Well, this is a year of endings, completion, and transformation, and that can be a really good thing because it's like you're going from the chrysalis into the butterfly throughout this year. And by the end of this year, you'll look back and you'll go, wow, I have become this new person. I can't believe I've gone through these things. Now, some people, the things you'll go through are very obvious in the physical world when it comes to, completion and changes and endings. You may end a period of time that you've been studying on something, or you may outgrow a hobby, or you may change jobs, or you may move location, or you may end relationships with friends, or you've outgrown certain people you normally hang out with, or certain crowds, or a relationship has served its time. Everyone's different. Other people will have none of those things happen. Everything in their life stays the same. Same relationships, same jobs, same hobbies, same circle of friends. But the endings and completion are from within. So it's like the end of a pattern of belief, of limiting beliefs. You may overcome a pattern of lack of self-worth and feeling like the world is against you, and you may start to become more positive. For other people, it's a transformation from within on nutrition. You may start eating cleaner food. You may start making bloody kombucha and bone broth, or other people it's like, they're going to take up more activity and more exercise, the transformation can be from within. And some people, it's both. There are transformations going on in their outer world where there's endings and completions and time to change and move on, and also from what's going on from within. So the main thing to know this year is the only reason one door closes, it's so another door can open. So there are new opportunities for you. Don't cling out of fear to the old and the outgrown, because it's better the devil you know, out of fear of, I don't want to make a change because at least I know where I'm at with this situation, even though I don't like it. Some people do that with jobs or relationships. It's better the devil you know, and I'm really unhappy, but at least I've got a job, or at least I'm in a relationship. Be aware that, if it is time for you to move on, you may be given a bit of a shove by the universe. So take a look at those things as well. But be positive. Believe that there are opportunities out there for you. Choose to believe in dare to believe, Dare to believe that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, even when there's no evidence. We play a massive role in what happens to us, so you get in the driver's seat, you take charge, and you say, good shit's out there for me, and I'm going to believe in it. God damn it. All right? So I wish you the very, very best. Good luck with that, and whatever you have outgrown and no longer works, move away from it. Let it go. Let go, surrender, and trust. All right, everybody, I'll leave that with you. Thank you for your time. Here's my website up here if you need a numerology reading from me, if you need a software report of your chart for the next 12 months. I'm doing a 2 for the price of 1 for $25. Just contact me through my website and I will sort that out for you. In the meantime, have a fantastic 2019. Join my mail list to get my monthly forecast each month, and I often do special offers for half-price readings sometimes with me. All right, so you don't want to miss out. Thanks again and have a fantastic year. Bye.